Thank you for joining us today. I am Day1, a journalist at the Electronic Times, and I'll be your MC for this webinar hosted by Seoul Digital Foundation. For the next 3 days, we will talk about healthcare, smart eco, and AI in life with emerging startups supported by the foundation. We have two main startups supported by the foundation from healthcare industry. On my left, PK Kim from NewAinne, and my far left, Jinsu Kim from Media. Thank you for being here. Would you please introduce yourself and your company briefly? First, PK Kim from NewAinne.
I'm a co-founder of medical device R&D company NewAinne, currently overseeing the external relations such as clinical trials and business development.
Thank you. Next, Jinsu Kim from Media, please.
I'm Jinsu Kim, marketing director of Media. We can diagnose eye diseases and predict cardiovascular diseases from simple eye examination.
Thank you. From now on, each company will present their main solutions, and then we will take a Q&A session.
We are a medical R&D company that adopts electrosurgical technology to treat chronic diseases. I'm a co-founder of this company that is responsible for external relations, and will give you a general overview of our company today. We started this project in September 2017 with 4 medical device R&D specialists. We are well experienced in all stages of the medical device R&D and all the way to sales. Our head office is in Seoul Biohub, hosted by the City of Seoul. We do our own cellular investigations and manufacturing in medical grade facility. We also fundraised nearly $10 million in investment and winning various awards to conduct cell and animal studies as well as clinical trials. We electrically mimic our own body signals that various parts communicate with to instruct our nerves to function better, our tissues to heal faster, and also to inhibit cancer cells to grow. With that said, we can treat various diseases such as dry eye, glaucoma, migraine, tinnitus, facial palsy, as well as cancer. Our most developed product is currently a VR goggle-like therapy device for eye diseases. By wearing the device for 30 minutes a day, one can promote nerves to regenerate and function normally again, overcoming dry eye and glaucoma. We are investigating potential applications in tinnitus, facial palsy, and cancer as well. For the new year, we are focusing on clinical development and product launch of eye healthcare device. We are also seeking investment as well. Our team members are mostly biomedical engineers with PhD and masters and industry experiences. Thank you.
Thank you for your presentation. We have some questions for NewAinne. And what were the main reasons for you to develop this solution?
More than 2.7 million in Korea and about 16 million people in the US suffer from chronic dry eye annually. We provided an alternative solution by addressing the disease to be neurological. Treatment solution to the target disease is a great demonstration of our electroceuticals technology.
If you have a goal for 2021, please share.
We have been working hard and learned a lot to have our new healthcare and medical devices for dry eye and migraine available for the new year. We are expanding our target diseases from tinnitus, glaucoma, and to cancer by conducting clinical trials.
Can you briefly explain about how you can apply this technology to various diseases?
Sure. Our body reacts to and communicates with physical signals. We specifically adopt electrical signals to control or induce our body's certain responses, similar to how our brain uses electricity to let our heart beat faster or raise our arms.
Thank you. And next, we will have a presentation by Jinsu Kim from Media.
Mediweil is a startup that diagnoses eye diseases and cardiovascular diseases by observing the retina. We were founded at the end of 2016, and we currently have 10 employees. Our head office is located in Seoul, and we also have sales office in Singapore. We offer a simple eye examination that can predict cardiovascular diseases and other chronic diseases using images of the retina and basic health checkup result. Our paper has been published in major medical journals, and we are preparing to sell our product through Southeast Asian distribution channels. We are offering the new health screening that can be used for diseases of the heart and brain, the eye, the kidney, and other ischemic diseases. Since we provide an all-in-one solution, you will only need to get a health screening once a year. Dr. Noon is an AI checkup platform that detects even the small prognosis of the eye, heart, and other systemic diseases. Cardiovascular disease is the most costly disease in the world, but cardiovascular disease prediction is still a big challenge in the clinical field. Although there are existing risk tests for CVD, Dr. Noon can make a prediction more easily, quickly, and accurately. Let's compare Dr. Noon with a heart CT scan. A heart CT scan requires 2 large rooms, a long time for reservation and tests, expensive tests and equipment, and professional technicians, making it less accessible. And there is a risk of exposure to radiation. In the case of Dr. Noon, you can be examined within 3 minutes without a reservation, and the cost of an examination and equipment is low. So accessibility is high. You don't need a professional technician, and it's very safe because you are only using light. The number of patients with eye diseases continues to increase in the diabetes-aged population. The examined of eye diseases through Dr. Noon can provide fast and accurate result. The diagnosis area indicates typical eye diseases such as retinal diseases, glaucoma, and cataract, and can be diagnosed within 95% accuracy for normal and abnormal conditions. The diagnostic accuracy is the result of leading comparison by ophthalmologists and KFDA clinical trials. From the beginning of the business, we have strengthened our competitiveness by clean labeled data set and patents. In October 2020, our paper on systemic diseases research was published as a cover paper in major medical journal Lancet Digital Health. Dr. Noon enables a professional level AI checkup within 5 minutes. We register patient information and take fundus photos. This data is automatically uploaded and interpreted by AI. This leading will enable you to consult a specialist effectively. Everyone can easily get these examinations near your home and take care of health. Thank you.
Thank you for your presentation. Now we have some questions for Media. Do you have any doctor among the Media co-founders?
Yes, and he's a retinal specialist.
Thank you. Has your product been developed yet?
Yes, we have finished developing our eye and heart products, and our eye products are certified by the Korean FDA.
And how accurate is Dr. Noon?
We have a 95% accuracy for eye diseases, and our accuracy for cardiovascular diseases is equivalent to the existing standard for heart CT scans.
Thank you. And how can you predict cardiovascular risk with just your eyes?
We check the pattern of the blood vessels in the eye. Cardiovascular diseases cause lesions in the microvascular system, and this complication affects the eyes just as much as they affect the rest of the body. For example, we can easily find wounds in the retina, leftover traces of scars in the microvascular tissue of the retina caused by cardiovascular disease. Therefore, a simple eye examination can be used to predict a patient's risk of cardiovascular disease and prevent these potential scars.
Thank you, Mr. Kim. And for the last, we have the last question for both of you. Do you think the Seoul city has advantage than any other city?
Startup is not something you can do by yourself or just among few friends in a garage somewhere. There are many experts and professionals you need to get some help from. The city of Seoul is rich with that sort of things.
Thank you, Jin-soo Kim.
Yeah. There are many shared offices such as Best Buy and WeWork in Seoul. And most of the shared office locations seem to be attractive cities for large buildings in downtown areas such as Gangnam and Iljigo.
Thank you. And so far, we've listened to two startups of Mediweil and NewAinne, their main services and compatibility. If you have more questions about our webinar, please contact each company or the foundation. You can also watch our webinar again through the webpage of Osho TV, Seoul Digital Foundation, and CES Seoul Pavilion. Thank you for watching.